Okay, formula D equals the square root x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. It's Pythagoras. Number your points: x1, y1, x2, y2. So D is the square root of x2 minus x1, negative 4 minus 2 squared, plus y2 minus y1, 7 minus 8 squared. Negative 4 minus negative 2 is negative 6. 7 minus 8, negative 1. So we get negative 6 squared is 36. Negative 1 squared is 1. So we get the answer as root 37. 6a. Midpoint's like an average. So the midpoint of the x's will be 10 plus negative 6 over 2. 10 plus negative 6, the average of the two x's, so it's 4 over 2, which is 2. The midpoint of the y's will be the two y's added together and divided by 2. So 26 over 2 is 13. So the midpoint is the point 2, comma 13. So the circle is a very easy question. The center equals HK. H comes from the opposite of the x value. The opposite of 5 is negative 5. K comes from the opposite of the y value. The opposite of negative 3 is 3. So the center is negative 5, 3. So find the circle with center 0, 0, solution point. So here is a circle, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Center 0, 0, so h and k is 0, so x minus 0 squared, that gives us x squared plus y squared equals r squared. To find r, we sub for the point 34. Therefore, x 9 plus y 16 equals r squared equals 25. The final equation is x squared plus y squared equals 25. So the parabola, y squared equals negative 4x. So we solve for x equals negative 1/4 y squared. Now we're going to graph it out. Always graph out your parabolas, your conics. We know the vertex must be 0, 0. Here's your general equation. X minus h equals 1 over 4c y minus k squared. Okay, where this is a value, we'll call this the a value. And we know that a is 1 over 4c. So h and k must be 0 for this. So the vertex is 0. Y is squared, but negative. So it must go to the left, like that. Now we know that negative 1 over 4 equals 1 over 4c. So cross multiply, negative 4c equals 4, c equals negative 1. So therefore the focus is going to be negative 1 this way. There's the focus there, focus, negative 1, 0. Remember the standard equation, y minus k equals ax minus h squared. So the k and the h are the vertex. So the vertex is 0, 0. Graph it out. Always graph these things out. So the vertex is 0, 0. Now x is squared and y, so it goes up or down. Negative means it goes down. Now we know that negative 1 over 8 equals the a, or 1 over 4c. 4c equals negative 8. c is negative 2. So the focus that lies in here, 2. We want the directrix. It's going to be 2 up this way. c is 2. So So the directrix is 2 up from the vertex. So the directrix is the equation of a line, and that is y equals 2, the directrix. Find the vertices of the ellipse, so we're going to graph it out. X, the 4 underneath, the x-intercept must be the square root of that. Root 4 is 2, so the x-intercept's 2, negative 2. Y-intercept would be the square root of that number, 36. Root 36 is 6, and negative 6. So your ellipse straight away looks like that. The vertices are going to be the top ones here. Vertices equals 0 and then plus or minus 6. And the co-vertices, which we're not really asked for, are these two small ones. Plus or minus 2, 0. Okay, so vertices long, co-vertices short. The square root of the x, number underneath the x gives the x-intercepts, and the square root underneath the y value gives the y-intercept. Okay, find the foci of the ellipse. Let's just graph it out. We know it must be horizontal because the bigger number's underneath the x squared. So let's just do any ellipse like that. Root 18 will be that intercept, and root 9, which is 3, will be that. So that's what the ellipse looks like. Now we know that c squared equals a squared minus b squared. C will be the foci, which will be on the horizontal axis like that. A is the bigger number. So 18, b squared must be 9. So c squared equals 9, c equals 3. C is this distance here. So the foci will be plus or minus 3, 0. Find the ellipse with vertices plus or minus 4, 0, co-vertices 0, plus or minus 2. Let's graph it out. Always graph it out. So vertices plus or minus 4, and co-vertices plus or minus 2. So the ellipse looks like this. And remember, for the ellipse, it's going to be x squared over the x-intercept squared. So that's 4, so it's over 16, plus y squared over the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 2, so square it, 4. And there's your answer. That was 4, and that was 2, so it's x squared over 16, that number squared, y squared over 2, that number squared. Okay, find the equation of ellipse with foci plus or minus 3, 0, vertices plus or minus 4, 0. The best thing is graph it out straight away. See what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know what's going this way.